warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aira Elzara Wijoyo from 9th grade. Actually, I feel a little bit nervous, but I also feel excited to talk to you all. But I'm not here to talk about me. Instead, I will tell you what the bullying is, how the consequence that someone will go if they've been bullied, and how the law of bullying in Islam is. Bullying. I'm very sure that most of you must have been heard that words, right?
Right.
Because in this era, bullying is a common thing. Bullying is a common situation, and it often happens in everywhere. Yes, everywhere. Whether at home, at school, or at work. The perpetrators or the victim of bullying can come from various circles. It can be the teens or the adults who does bullying actions, or it also can be the kids who does bullying. But before I start to talk more about bullying, I want to deliver a message for those of you who have or perhaps often bully your friends, your teachers, or your siblings, or anyone around you. Let me talk to you all. Well, I actually don't really know who you are by name. I don't know where you are right now. Whoever or whatever you are, I don't care. But how the image you want to portray. But the one thing that I really know about you is about how you feel it. I know how you felt when there's no one around you, when it's just you and yourself. I know deep inside of you feel broken too. I bet you felt pain too, right? Am I wrong? Well, it's normal because you're humans too. You feel many emotions. But the thing that makes it being an adorable is you just don't know how to express of this emotion. You don't know who someone you have to talk with about your life, about your problems. So you come to school or anywhere, make a group of friends who have the same feeling as you. Then you all meet someone who you all doesn't like for no reason. Because you all think that they doesn't talk like you, they doesn't act like you, they doesn't walk like you. So you keep raising them, teasing them, hating them for no reason, and even hurting them with unwanted words or actions. You all do that repeatedly in an aggressive and abusive way. Because you all think that your action was just a joke. Well, for a victim, it doesn't. It gives them a lot of trauma. You all think that your funny jokes is okay until someone actually loses their life. You all think that was just a funny games until someone suicides. Well, by my explanations, do you all know what bullying is right now? Well, if you still don't know, let me tell you one more time. Bullying is defined by some repeated aggressive behaviors where one person or group of people intimidates, abuses, or coerces an individual with the intention to hurt that person physically or emotionally. There are four types of bullying which commonly happens around the world. The first is physical bullying, such as kicking or pushing. Second is verbal bullying, such as name calling or yelling. And the third is verbal bullying. I mean relational bullying, such as schooling or rumor spreading. And the last is cyberbullying, which involves sending hateful messages or hate comments over digital devices like computers or cell phones. Cyberbullying that mostly happens in the social media, mostly happens in Instagram or TikTok. Bullying against Muslim people is happening all across the world. It is real and it is happening way more often than you all might think. According to the 2022 survey of Institute of Policy and Understanding, 48% of Muslim families reported that their child had been bullied every day in their school because of their faith, because they are Muslim. And the 20% of Muslim students reported that they're being bullied. And bullying happens nearly every day in their school. Yes, every day. How cruel, right? And we all know from long experience the negative effects of bullying. And the things, unfortunately, spreading widely in all society around the world. and it usually causes grave physical and psychological harm to the victim, and sometimes the impact of bullying may push the victim to end their own life. Therefore, in Islam, of course, bullying is prohibited, or in other words, Islam is not permitted, and Islam doesn't tolerate any form of bullying, because that behavior can hurt other people's feelings and can damage their mental health. Regardless of the reason, Islam strictly prohibits bullying. Because Rasulullah SAW never teach to all Muslims for hurting people. It is mentioned too in Al-Quran, which more precisely in Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 11. You can check it later, which means by, "Oh, who you believe, do not make fun of another group, because it may be that they who are mocked are better than they who are mocking or making fun." Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my today's speech. What I would like you to do is to reflect what we've learned today. Really go over your notes. I want you to see that bullying is never fun. It's a cruel and terrible thing to do to someone. And I want you to know that bullying is not just about physical violence, the kind of violence that leaves scars on the soul. Sometimes it can also be the psychological violence. Thank you very much for your nice attention. I'm sorry if there's many mistakes in my words or in my behaviors. I hope you all can be the one who will stop bullying in this world. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.